Alright. Okay, now time to find the video. It's good to be back. Fantastic. So, it's been a while, I've been very busy. Um, very busy lately, having to take care of all sorts of shit basically. I just wanted to come on here very briefly. I'm only going to be here for a few minutes, and just to give you an update as to what's going on. So, I've had a few things to take care of over the last week. I've not been able to obviously do my streams as usual. Just wanted to give you some updates for the plans I have for the channel. Now, of course, a lot of you may be aware as to the recent drama that I've been getting into, and I've been speaking a little bit about wanting to move away from that, and I'm just looking at a few ideas that I've been exploring as to what I could do with the channel and see how I can take it further. And I really enjoy playing games. That's why you find me on Twitch a lot of the time and having to put a lot of the replays up on the YouTube. So yeah, it's really enjoyable. We're looking to put some uploads and a bit of commentary in place basically. So that should be very interesting. I'm just getting these updates out for people. Alright, okay. Oh damn, I already got a lot of concurrent viewers. I told you people, man, I'm not even meant to be here for that long. So if you've got something to say, you may as well say it now. I'm gonna have to pop up the chat. Why? Why so many people? Why? Like, I know it's that time of day you're looking for some entertainment, but this is not the place. Son. Where is that chat window? Hey, how's it going, Sour Melon? Nothing much is up, just a lot of bullshit that's been going on, as you can see. I've not been on for like the last 5 days. It's not been easy. I know there's been a lot of drama that a lot of drama that's been going on that I've been talking about. Strange, how come the thumbnail... Okay, you know what, I have to screw it. How you been? I really just don't know what to say after everything. Just been doing my own thing, I would say. In terms of IRL news, yes, I know what's happened to Smooth Sanchez, man. And a lot of these incels are like, Free Sanchez! Free Sanchez! I'm like, dude, you are a wannabe Arab Andy. You did the exact same thing Arab Andy did, except it wasn't within an enclosed building like a university that you weren't meant to be part of. You did it out in like an outdoor restaurant. The people, they believed that you were going to do something. You were that convincing. I have to say something there, Sour Melon. There's a truth that I need to tell people. All those trolls and haters, you know, the haters, for example, the trolls who didn't like, Tessie and all that stuff, they weren't even the worst of my problems. That wasn't even the worst of my problems. There's a much bigger threat that I've had to move away from. I've been completely, obviously, ran into the ground. And it wasn't from people who hated Tessie. It wasn't from those people. I can handle those people. I'm happy dealing with haters in general. What I can't handle, or what I can't really deal with, is when there is someone who is in support of her, who's been obviously trying to fuck with me. When it comes to that point, it just gets too much and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna have to take a break and back off. It's sad, but it's too toxic, man. It's just too toxic. And when it gets too toxic, the best thing to do is step out before some bullshit happens. I've seen a lot of these things end up in like swattings, and for the people who have done bad things, bad people, like they get smooth Sanchez. They get smooth Sanchez. That's a whole nother situation. But I'm just trying to say is that I wanted to step away from trouble before things got out of hand for no reason whatsoever. Look, say what you want about me. I may not be the best person in the world. You may think I'm a scumbag. You may think I'm weird. You may think I'm creepy. All of the above. I really don't care. Um, but I don't mean to cause any harm to anybody. I don't want to make anyone's life living hell. I don't want to cause any grief for anyone. I just want to do my own thing. Don't take me too seriously. Instead, you had motherfuckers literally trying to drag your boy down to the ground for what? What have I ever done to you, man? But it is what it is. So I've had to take a step back, and technically, I don't think that there's gonna be much. This is what I wanted to talk about in terms of the channel. I don't think going forward in the future that we'd be looking at doing what we've been doing over the last few weeks. I think we will be moving on in that case, because there's so much that I'm interested in, so many things that I'd like to do, so many things that I want to show you guys and to talk about. And I've managed to speak and meet a lot of really nice people along the way. So a lot of people who were really nice. It was really lovely to speak to you and to get to know certain people over the internet, where I find out that there's not that much difference. We have a lot more similarities than I realized. Common interests, those things, and a lot of these people I would not have met if it wasn't, of course, for the situations that have been going on, for all the drama and the controversy. Something good did come out of it, but a lot of bad is also coming out of it, and unfortunately kind of outweighs it when I'm being threatened a lot of different kinds of bullshit, falsely accused of a lot of different kinds of bullshit that could, obviously I'm not guilty of, but will still land me in some kind of trouble anyway, even if it is a false allegation. It's not funny. That's bullshit, and I've been trying to put a stop to that. I've been trying to, trying to sort of address that, really. I wonder. Yeah. It's hate watchers, man. Hate watchers who don't want to say anything. I'm watching you guys, man, because it's a really tight-knit circle. The only people I can imagine wanting to watch me is the people who've been disliking my shit recently, maybe. So let me just get this straight. Hold on. Okay. What on earth is going on? Screw YouTube. Alright. Going to have to make a very quick edit as well. But yeah, I mean, we're going to be going on Twitch very soon. Basically, we've got round number 4 coming when it comes to Valorant, and I've just done, I think I needed to update Valorant for a bit, and that presented a very good opportunity for me to come on for just a couple of minutes to explain a bit about, what the plans are for the channel going forward. We're going to be planning to do 1 Twitch stream per day. We're possibly looking at doing 1 YouTube live per day, so that means on YouTube you should be looking at 2 videos on my channel. One from a Twitch replay, so if you guys not been able to catch my Twitch streams, I'll always make sure that the content is available on YouTube. And then secondly, you'll be able to catch me live on this platform, talking all sorts of kinds of shit, all kinds of shit. A few updates in terms of my personal life. I've turned 25. No big deal. Just going through a quarter life crisis. S- Life just goes like that, man. 25 now, 30 tomorrow, 45 the day after. That's how quickly time goes. Like, I may be talking silly right now, and I may be exaggerating, but once the time goes, you can never get that back, man. All those old people, 80-year-old, 90-year-olds, walking sticks, and like thinking back to their youthful days where they used to run around in their prime. Man, that just thinking about that makes me sad, because that's going to be us if we're lucky enough to make it to that age. That is going to be us much sooner rather than later. So guys, cherish every single fucking minute, well, second, minute, hour, day, week, month, and year that you have on this planet. Because you don't know if it's just going to go and that's it. Your time is up. Your time is finished, and once it's gone, you can't get that back. So that's my advice to you. Live your life, live it to the full, but make sure, for example, if you're the kind of guy who's like fucking addicted to alcohol, I'm not saying that as, I know a lot of people going through a lot of struggles with that sort of stuff. Alcohol, drug abuse, poor diet, poor lifestyle, not sleeping well. You're wasting your days in the sense that you're not really at 100%. You're not going to be able to enjoy the days. People who are sleep deprived, you're also wasting days. Even though we spend 1/3 of our life asleep, best know that 1/3 of your life is there to make sure that you can spend the 2/3 of your life awake in the best possible condition, so that you can enjoy it, that you're happy, that you're feeling good, you're feeling active, you're healthy. Time doesn't go so quickly when you're in a good condition. So I guess I wanted to bring a bit more positivity onto the platform, and just to tell you guys, look after yourselves. Make sure that you're okay, not just in terms of your body, but also up here as well. It's very important to make sure that your mental health is addressed. If there's anything that's bringing you down, doctors, schmoctors, we know that it's kind of difficult, but try to explore the avenues as to addressing it. Therapy sessions, online therapy. There's plenty of organizations. Well, I'd say there's plenty. It's hard to get support and referrals these days, but in terms of organizations, look at those who are trying to bring individuals together, who have a toolkit or resources to help support people. So that's one thing that I also encourage people to check out. Make sure that if you are feeling down due to depression, if you're feeling a little bit fearful, anxious due to obviously anxiety, and have been panicking, whatever situation you're in, whether it's something that you've been diagnosed with for some time that you're still struggling with, whether it's something that you think that you could be suffering from, just know that I support you people. I completely stand by you. I know how difficult that can be, having struggled with that kind of shit myself. And yeah, I mean, if there's anyone who's actually viewing, who's thinking, oh, okay, well, I didn't know he was actually going to be talking about this, and this is something that I have struggled with, feel free to send me a message. Hit me up on my socials, man, and I'm more than happy to talk. As I said, I'm not here to cause any harm to anyone. Like, a lot of the last previous streams was mainly and strictly commentary, just talking about situations, giving my thoughts and opinions. I never really wanted to attack anyone, or to call it. I swear a lot, so if it did sound like an attack, I'm not really. It wasn't really like that, man. It's not personal. Please don't take it like that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not here to shit on anyone, and I do want to raise awareness for issues that people, who have been seeing a lot of the toxicity in the internet, if it's been getting them down as well, that kind of shit, just to stay strong. That's one thing I've been saying. I know the internet is one place that a lot of people like to escape from their real lives, the bullshit that's been going on in their home life. Maybe you've got a stressful job and it's completely fucking with you. Your time online talking to like a chat group, a few groups of streamers or content creators that you like watching is an escape for you. And I don't want to deviate from that. I don't want to be hiding away just because bullshit has shown up on my front door. I'm not going to let that happen. At the end of the day, A lot of these people are just dwelling in a basement on the internet, trying to literally reaching to try get as much information about a stranger so that they can try get them in trouble, etc. Knowing that they could get in trouble for doing that. And they've been told. No indirects. But yeah. What is going on? Okay. I wonder, is the chat okay? I hope so. Okay, chat is fine. Yeah. Let me quickly copy this. Guys, this is just a quick desktop extension that I use for Instagram because I can't be bothered to be posting on my phone. It's too distracting. Alright. And I've got to pin this as well. They're like, why are you using Tessie for a thumbnail still? Look, that's an accident. That's going to change. Oh my lord. Boxes. Interesting. What is wrong with it? So, see you guys all on my next live stream. Nothing much is going on. I'm just trying to goddamn edit a Facebook post. Make sure that you follow me on Twitch, people. That's not what I want. Oh, fuck this shit. Not now. Wow. Look at that. Alright. But, yeah. I think I'm just gonna end stream, to be honest. Oh yeah, guys, quick rundown. What I wanted to say, go to my fucking Twitch channel. It's about time. About time. As you can see, your boy only needs another 1,000 followers. So, I spend most of my time doing this, or most of my time on both platforms going on, YouTube to Twitch, etc. This is the one I did. Obviously, I put that up on YouTube. I make highlights of some of them as well. So in case that you don't want to see the whole thing, it's a cool channel. I want to run you through the about section where it's got a little bit of an intro, very similar to my YouTube channel, as you can see. Some of your favorite things. I hope it is. It's definitely some of mine. And the social links are also there as well. So there's a link to my YouTube channel. Always make sure that the two are sort of interlinked. If you know me from YouTube, you should know me on Twitch, vice versa. I love these widgets because just click on the image and it'll take you where you need to be. So like I said, recently launched my Patreon page, but this is probably going to give you like a creator's view because I'm logged in. Yep, Patreon view of your... Okay, so this is the Patreon view. Alright, that's great. Is it? No. Okay, this is my own. I need to see the public page just to show you guys a little bit. Oh dear. Okay, from my own channel because of him attacking you, so I'll them to get rid of them. I'm gonna be completely honest with you people. Probably controlling the whole thing. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't know what the background is behind that. I don't really want to know anymore. I really don't want to know anymore. That's not something for me to get involved in at this point. And you're like, what the hell? Who the hell is going to pay membership for nothing? Look, I'm not asking anyone to join. I'm just letting you know the page is there, by the way, because there will be some merchandise that will be looking to get on this stuff. So it's not going to be high volume, probably a good batch of 20 or 30, that sort of thing. Mugs, access to online content as well that won't be on both platforms. And hold on. Yeah, so back to the widgets. So as you were saying, Mr. Cancel, look, I've always been giving my opinions on the last streams, so it's about time that I might as well just give my opinion on this one. I feel bad, as in, imagine having, if someone's taking basically trying to take control of your channel or content. Again, I don't know what the relation is. My main point is that if you want to carry on doing what you're doing, then carry on doing what you're doing. I don't really know what to say. If my honest opinion, if you have those kind of concerns, you should take them directly with the person. To be honest, I'm like, well, look, clearly I see it is what it is. I didn't do anything, right? I never asked to get shit on for any reason whatsoever. That's just a fucked up move. Just in my honest opinion, but it is what it is. You know, I'm not trying to make anyone upset. I'm not trying to go after anyone. Not trying to attack anyone. Haters and the trolls that I've had to encounter, none of them was nowhere near as bad as this man. And yeah, I mean, if you do believe in the stuff that you're doing and the ideas are all coming from yourself and that you're pushing ahead with it without reading out anything else that someone else is sending you for content ideas, of course it could be a lot better. I feel bad, but unfortunately I shouldn't really be getting involved at all. It's just far too toxic, way too toxic. See, and the thing is, it's not my place to say anything. It's not really anyone's place to say anything. The one and only person who should have any kind of issue with that is, you know, Tessie herself. She should really, if there's any issues, as I said, just sort it out between yourselves. But I do think that you're onto something. Without sort of going too deep into it, I think that's kind of how it's been from way back when, basically. From the moment, I would say from when she really started sort of getting serious together. Since the beginning of the year, basically. So, it is what it is. I think I've seen that. I was having a look at, like, the recent live on the other channel. I think I seen the deleted messages. I was wondering who it was. I didn't check out the channel. I don't know whether it's someone I used to watch or something like that. But if she's clearly asking oh hey, you know what? Just quickly send me a DM, and it's too late. It's too late because he's already asked to send a DM. That's gonna come through. That's gonna come through, and there's nothing that you can do about it unless you have control over her accounts. Which there is suspicion that that might be the case. I'm not saying I I'm not saying that that's true. It's a potential, but it's sad because again, I think there's a lot more than meets the eye. I think there's a lot that's been going on. Things that people can get in trouble for, basically. But I don't really know. Um, I'm actually, I'm glad that I'm not in that circle anymore. What circle? I said I'm glad I'm not in that space. I mean, I'm glad that I have taken a lot more time doing sort of my own thing, and after observing as much as I needed to observe, after knowing where the shit was gonna lead to. So it is. It is what it is, man. And thanks very much, Mr. Cancel. Really informative. I really wish I could sort of spill the tea and go in ahead, but I think too soon. Just too soon, to be honest. There's I think the best thing for me to do is just to focus on my own stuff, basically. And we're gonna be going on for a fourth round of Valorant. We're gonna be going on Twitch again. As you can see, I'm on my channel right now, just kind of going through the widgets. I've got my Twitter feed, well, on. Nothing goes on because nobody ever tweets me. Nobody ever replies to my tweets either. All the other socials, I haven't really done anything on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a fucking long while since we dropped any TikToks. Helicopter, man. Ah, I love that. I love that, man. When a helicopter lands right next to you in the park. What else? But yeah, we're gonna just I just wanted to talk about the schedule as well. We're gonna be on once a day on YouTube, on the actual YouTube live, and we will be going on once a day on Twitch. So be putting up a Twitch stream on YouTube as well. So that equals two for the price of one. 2 videos basically on YouTube. Whereas there'll be one video on Twitch, or yeah, one stream on Twitch, and one highlight, to be honest. So like more of a cut up version of it that people will be able to like skim through, laugh at, and then go. That kind of stuff. And I'm just curious. Okay, so it doesn't seem that there's, well, you never know. There's always hate watchers, aren't there? What I wanted to also say is that I wish everybody the best. You know, I wish her the best. I wish everyone that I've spoken to, whether we've got on the wrong foot, whether we've argued, whether we've sworn at each other, I wish you all the best. I hope that everything goes well in your life. Sorry for causing you any stress or any pain. I never really meant to, as I said, never wanted to cause any harm to anybody. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I'm not after anybody, I hope, but obviously, clearly there's people who are after me. And I wish the best for Tessie. Whatever goes down, whether the second channel gets terminated or not, I hope it doesn't, because, you know, it was all for copyright reasons anyway. It's dumb. The reason why I say is because when you fall asleep and you're cycling through YouTube, you run the risk of literally getting copyright striked. So it's not even that major. It's not technically getting cancelled. But yeah, anyone who's I've ever spoken with, it's not that deep, man. At the end of the day, I'm bored and have nothing better to do. And I know you are, because you wouldn't have spoken to me in the first place. Trust me. Let's just admit it. Between you and me, and everybody else who's watching this, and everybody else in the public who would like to search up this VOD, it's available for the whole world to see. No more hiding. Just time to be yourself, man. And yeah, my first week of being 25, it fucking sucks, man. It fucking sucks. I'm literally slap bang in the middle of the 20s. I said that to myself just the other day, and I was like, what the fuck is going on with you, man? It was 20, then there was 25, then it's gonna be 30, then it's gonna be 35, then it's gonna be 40, then it's gonna be 45, then it's gonna be 50. Oh man. And guys, it may be the end of lockdown bid. So we were growing lockdown bid for a very long while. I was trying to do like a Keemstar style bid or something like that. It's quite thick, but and they would say it's unkempt, etc. But I do try to groom like around the edges, that sort of stuff. Yeah, so that's gonna be gone. Not even gone completely. We'll be shaving it down, but there will be like a beard that would, So that'll be interesting. I'm gonna be waiting for the comments, the compliments, and the insults. Well, mainly the insults first. I always get the insults and one or two compliments we'll be praying for. And I'm just disappointed that I was so busy because I had to take care of things like with regards to personal life, work, and all that stuff. And I just wanted to let people know. Oh shit, it's already been half an hour. I can't believe it. I said 10 minutes, we're only going to be on for 10 minutes, and I was going to try answer as many questions as I could. Quite a few questions have come, luckily. I'm glad Sal Melon, whether you're watching this or not, I'm glad that you dropped by. I've been meaning to get back to you, and to the other people who've been commenting on my videos and live streams. So it's nice to see you guys again. And yeah, man, it feels good. Should I give that a little hint of news? Yeah, well, I started hair loss medication a couple of days ago as well. Oh my lord, I feel so different. They keep telling me my dick's gonna fall off and all that shit, but so far so good. So I'll be documenting that on Twitch a little bit more. It's a little bit weird to just throw that shit out there, but when you know, for example, when you're like your mid-20s and you know your genetics, you know the people that you're related to have suffered from like male pattern baldness at a young age, and it's a serious issue because most men under the age of by the time they reach like 35 would have experienced some form of hair loss, one way or another. Now, the best thing to do is to prevent that from happening to begin with. Make sure that you get yourself, just have a look at the signs, man. Take a good look at your scalp, etc. See a doctor, speak to them, and get yourself on a protocol. There's one person I want to shout out. More plates, more dates. Derek, mate, if this guy's never going to watch this shit. He's going too fast. But if he does randomly ever come across, or any of his viewers come across this video, yeah, I'm starting Finn, dude. I'm on Finn right now. You know what I'm talking about. We'll be starting minoxidil, whatever they call that shit. Oh, hey, Ermehor Gamer. How do I pronounce your name again? Ermehor Gamer YT? I was just talking about getting on hair loss meds. That's kind of fucked. But it has to be done. It has to be done. So hopefully 5 years from now, we won't be going bald. So I recommend everybody go check that out. If you do start noticing loss, make sure that you go see a doctor, look up some videos, check out More Plates, More Dates, and moreplates.moredates.com, the channel on YouTube, just to give you guys the dude some free promotion, because his shit is absolutely solid. He takes his time, puts himself under a lot of pressure by taking all these drugs just to see whether it works or not, document its effects, and looking at studies, putting that information out to the public so that guys like me can benefit from that shit. And it's not like he's giving advice or anything, he's just raising awareness, I would say, and that's good. Respect to him. Peace, Derek. Yeah, Instagram, guys. Not that many posts, I would say. But whenever I do a new video on Twitch or on YouTube, I'll always make sure that there is a post on Instagram this time. If I refresh this, in fact, I've made a new post. As you can see, I think I've done that earlier in the stream. Check that out. The caption is basically the description that I put on my YouTube video. And yeah, we'll always include a link to as to where you should be whenever I'm on. I'll be doing another one as well, so that'll be very just make sure that you check my Instagram, motherfuckers. Otherwise, what's the point? What is the point? Yeah, we'll be looking at potentially doing some YouTube videos instead of just streams, and that means we're going to be putting quite a bit of editing. We're going to do some reviews. I don't know whether I even want to try shit like competitions, gambling streams. No way, I'm not going to do that shit. I've just been watching a lot of them, and it's just way too stressful to be doing that kind of stuff. Speaking of that, you could already see what's in the recommendations on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Yeah, live stream ends when I get to New York, gambling from nothing. Oh wait, from 500. Okay. Thanks for the view so far, people. I never really expected anyone to really see any of this shit. I thought I was going to quietly hide my way or disappear into irrelevancy. I'm irrelevant. Rice Scum, come after me, boy. I'm the most relevant dude you've ever known, or you'll ever come to know. And I've enjoyed playing Valorant. I started to get a little bit better at that. And yeah, I mean, I first came onto the game as a noob. I was like, well, I've seen a lot of Twitch streamers play it, and they seem really good. They don't die after the first 5 seconds. Why not try give it a go for the first few times? By the third time, obviously, as the most recent YouTube video, we started to catch some bodies, and I was really, really happy. Oh yeah. So that's really fun. I'm going to try it again later on right now. Guys, make sure that you do follow my Twitch channel. The reason being is that if I'm not on YouTube, you'll always find me on here instead. It's not wise to stream on both platforms at the same time. Just to let you know, that's not going to happen. 2 separate chats, too little bandwidth. I don't have the internet to do that kind of bullshit. And you can't do it as an affiliate. So once you do reach the affiliate program, you, as part of its terms, you're going to have to make sure that the stream is only live on one platform, but you can obviously put that stuff up on like YouTube later on, and you can still stream on YouTube for as long as you're not a partner, which is obviously the next step forward. So yeah, thank you so much, Sour Melon. That's the only thing I can do, is try to push on ahead. You can't let people make you hide. I know sometimes personal attacks can get really, really ugly at times. People start claiming some bullshit, like, oh, they'll start claiming, for example, you look at me, the kind of guy that I am, just by looking at me, right? Some motherfuckers will go on, some motherfucker with a vendetta will go on and start saying, oh, he's been fired as a mod because he's supporting terrorism. He's going to jail. False motherfucking allegations like that could get you swatted for no reason. Right? False allegations like that could get you swatted. Serious swatting. So even when people do that kind of shit, even when they do that and they think that it's funny to plaster your name and, you know, your picture as part of some kind of meme, as if it's some kind of sick motherfucking twisted joke, because the people who are doing that kind of shit are sick and twisted in the head, are doing something illegal, could get in serious trouble for that, and they're not nice people, they're racist motherfuckers who are making those kind of posts. As I said, if I was one of, I hate to say stuff like that, but I really hate to bring it to this direction, but I have to let it be known. If it wasn't that, there would have been something else, but because obviously of who I am, what I look like, etc., it was always going to be something to do with that, which is fucking bullshit. So I got my eyes on you, motherfucker. And yeah, so this are the times to sort of move away from that anyway. I wanted to address it. It's the first time I've actually properly talked about that sort of stuff. Apart from obviously the last addressing rumors one, which we went on the bullshit Reddit and all that. but the toxicity is not worth it. There's communities full of fucked up people in the head who, se- from their basements in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, where there ain't literally there ain't a city in miles, and they know every single person in that same town. They start talking crazy ideas and talking about crazy shit, and start making like fucked up attacks, and because they got nothing better to do, it is what it is, man. But life goes on, we move forward, and I'm going to separate myself from that. In terms of my own chats, for example, we're not going to tolerate any bullshit. And I'm surprised. I was expecting a lot more people to come on here with, I wouldn't even say like, people can come and insult me. People can criticize me. They can say all these things and it will still stay on the chat. I'll make sure of that. What people can't do is threaten me, send abusive messages, make false allegations, try to dox or try to swat you. That's gone. My community, if it does build, will not tolerate that kind of shit. I don't want to attract those kind of people, man. I don't want to get involved in that kind of circle, and unfortunately, getting involved with someone like, for example, Tessie, has brought me right to that situation. But the good thing is, I don't regret it. I've learned a lot from it. And I think at the end of the day, I'm still getting on with my life. You know, I'm not facing any consequences because I haven't done anything wrong. It's just the guy who's just talking my opinion and giving my thoughts and my views on the situation, my own commentary, not trying to attack anyone. What do I expect? Worst case scenario, you have a few people on your ass in your DMs making posts about you and all that shit. But what can that really do? Most people don't even know who I am, so they'll be like, who the fuck is this dude that like, and they'll be like, oh, this is the guy who was involved. Okay, yeah, people know me as that guy. That guy. The ultimate Tessie no wait, the ultimate Tessie simp. My days are over. And not as a bad thing. I don't mean it as in like anything against her or anything like that. It's just that, as I said, I can't get involved with that bullshit toxicity. It makes me want to focus on my own things more and to move away from that's the thing, because my own thing I do want to go in a bit more detail on certain other streamers that I'm not like haven't really been that involved with, but more from a commentary perspective. But yeah, never will I ever get involved with a toxic community like that, man. That's it. Since we've been on for nearly 45 minutes, we'll be ending the stream in literally just a minute's time. I've promoted everything up on my socials, as you can see. Make sure that you there's nothing on my Patreon, so please don't join, because there's nothing there for you yet. I'm going to be honest with that. Only a real one will tell you that shit. Once I do have some updates, I'll be putting posts on the Patreon, and I'll be putting posts on the social media, so that you can see what's on offer. And if you want to grab your hands at that shit, if you like my shit and you want to grab your hands on this stuff as well, join the membership, but only when you see the updates, okay? Alright? And with the YouTube, make sure that you're subscribed if you're not already, because, you know, we can have a little bit of conversation. I say I'm moving away from all this stuff, but I'm always happy to talk about it every now and again. I just don't want to make whole streams about it. We're not it's not on anymore. We gotta move forward, man. We gotta move forward. And yeah, just make sure that yeah, as I said, look after yourselves, people. Don't let things get you down. If you ever get into deep arguments with motherfucking deep fake trolls, end it, dead it off, move elsewhere. You're wasting your energy and time. I know you feel like, yeah, I really showed them. All you did is agitate another person. They will never agree with you. They'll continue to ignore anything that you have to say, and vice versa. You probably don't want to hear anything or listen to anything that they have to say either. So just bear that in mind, man. That kind of discourse, all it does is just causes stress, unnecessary stress. And once you're off the computer, once you're off the phone, you end up thinking about that in your own free time. Now that's fucked up. You don't want to do that. You want to live your life, man. You want to be happy. You want to do things that make you happy. You want to see things and watch things that make you happy. You want to talk to people that make you happy. Trust me. Okay. So that's all we have time for today. As I said, guys, make sure go on Twitch. Twitch. I'm going live on Twitch. I am going live on Twitch, and I'm gonna murder motherfuckers on Valorant. If you want to see me get bodied, if you want to see me get on Valorant, or to do a bit of da 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 da, then bitch.tv. Oh, I said it wrong. Twitch.tv, I mean. You notice that every time I start going live on Twitch, I always call it bitch. It's bitch TV to me, man. And it's all because of the people who they're letting on Twitch and the people who they're banning. Too many inconsistencies. When they ban me, bitch TV, I got my eyes on you. When you ban me, you better accept my apology. And the kind of things I'd probably get banned for is bad language. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm kind of worried that they're a little bit too strict, unlike YouTube. But yeah, that's all we have time for today. We've got future plans. Gaming, we're not just going to do Valorant. Fortnite, we're going to go back on that. I also want to try play some PS2, PS3 games on emulators, because there's some titles that are incredible to play that haven't been remastered on, other platforms like PS4, PS5, PC. So I won't really be able to do that without an emulator. And we've got some commentary videos that we'll be looking to make, edit, compile. I'm going to start doing some streaming outside of this place as well, of our little pad. And especially as the weather is starting to get better, it'll be nice for you guys to see how things are. And yeah, we'll be giving you some updates as to what we'll be looking to do in terms of content. We'll be making sure that you get regular updates on the Twitter and the Instagram, Facebook page as well. If you're into that, if you're one of the older people who watch me, I don't mean like that. I mean if you're really like what people who started going on Facebook around 10 years ago, I would say, and still are on Facebook. So yeah, you can always check my stuff out on there as well. Anyways, people, have a good day. Peace out. Look after yourself. Make sure that you take care of yourselves, your friends, your family, and drop me a message. Send me drop me a comment as well if you can. Like the video, like the stream, and we'll see you on Twitch in just a few seconds. See you soon.